Hey there everybody, welcome back to A Ritter Bit Will Do. My name is John, and today I'm going to be teaching you a few tricks of being a compact tractor owner. One of the tricks, you might want one of these things. This is a cheap set of scaffolding. Well, it's actually pretty well built. The reason I say it's cheap is because you can go to Harbor Freight and pick this up for about 150 bucks or 160 bucks. You know, if you have a coupon, it'll save you some money. Anyways, check this out. This is capable of holding 900 pounds. All right. So this upper shelf is adjustable up and down, right? It can go just about anywhere. And on the bottom, as you can see, I laid out a couple 2x4s and I used a couple carriage bolts, and that's just because that's what I had on hand. Those of you that are a little bit better with working with metal, maybe you'll come up with a better plan. And yes, I know that the 2x4s laid flat like that is not the strongest solution, but it's a good enough solution for me. Plus it gives me about 1.5 inches more room to work with, so my snowblower will fit under there. So that's the plan. Okay, so today you are going to see me storing some of my implements that I have, and also I'm going to show you another garage. My wife and I, we purchased that townhome way down there on the end. Alright, so we're going to be going over there, and I now have a spot to store a few of my tractor implements. Why did we purchase that? Well, mainly as an investment opportunity. The townhome came up for sale a few years ago, and we thought about it then and we passed, and then it came up for sale again recently and we purchased it. So we're going to be renting it out, and one of the renters is my cousin, and you'll probably get to know her. She's a great gal, so you know, in future videos you'll probably see her. She'll be over here often, I'm sure. So anyways, that's what's going on in our household. So we're gonna get to it. I got all my implements over there right now in the garage, just kind of scattered on the floor. One of the renters, he's gonna be moving in today, so I want to make sure that he has a clear pathway to get his stuff inside the door. So stick around, see what's happening. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a little water in that, and that's going to act as a little bit of ballast, because I don't want to be lifting something with the forks that's too heavy, such as a snowblower, and then go crash. Don't want to do that. So a little bit of ballast is good, and then afterwards I got to put some fertilizer down on the grass anyway, so kind of killing two birds with one stone here. So rear ballast is really important to have when you are operating the front loader, whether you're picking up material or using forks or whatever you've got going on. It's always important to have something heavy in the back. In this case, I'm using a tank of water. And the reason that I'm doing that is because it's simple, I have it, and I'm going to need it later. Now, why don't I fill up my rear tires with beet juice? You know, a lot of people will put what's called rim guard into their rear tires, which adds quite a bit of weight to your tires, and it gives you some rear ballast. The reason that I don't do that is because I'm trying to minimize my impact when I'm cutting grass, because I cut grass with my tractor. So to minimize the impact and the compactation of the soil, I do not fill my tires. I want to keep my tractor as light as possible. Yeah, I could have turf tires, but I went with the R4s because, well, that's what I did. Alright, I know I said earlier that I'd be putting my snowblower on the bottom. However, I'm going to be putting my plow on the bottom. And because my plow is 6 feet wide, okay, with the rubber guards, which are a little bit flexible at 6 feet wide. Well, I actually cut out a couple of the runs on the scaffolding. You know, they would typically act as a ladder to climb up there. But I did leave the other side accessible, so I can still use it as scaffolding if I ever wanted to. And I left this one intact. So the plow was a little bit wider than the scaffolding, so I had to cut out one side so it'll fit better. So that was the reasoning for that. So you'll see how that all fits. I might have to kind of manipulate that a little bit, but we'll get it to fit. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty easy to roll that scaffolding into place for kind of an awkward, long, different types of objects, so that worked well. We've got it squared up pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this top shelf and put the snowblower on top of it. Now I'm hoping that it's going to clear that garage when I wheel it back in, but I have my doubts. The biggest problem with the snowblower is the chute, because the chute sticks up so high. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to work or not. In fact, the more that I think about it, I don't think it is going to work, but I guess we're not going to know unless we try. So, here we go. Alright, got the snowblower, it's about as low as I can go. It's gonna be close. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Check this out, you guys. Alright, I got lucky. Thank goodness. I thought I was going to have to make a skinnier pallet, you know, a shorter pallet, I guess. So yeah, that worked. So as you can see, it's a good thing that I put those 2x4s the way I did. They're bowing a little bit, but they're fine. No problem there. Yeah, that's going to work. So yeah, part of the deal was, you know, I told the renters I would be having at least one of those scaffolding shelves with some tractor stuff on it, but the rest of the garage was theirs. I might have 2 shelves, we'll see. I think I'm going to get another one. If I can't put it in here, I'll probably end up putting it in the shed, because I originally had this one in the shed and I just was running out of room, so I thought now's a good time to bring it over here. And yeah, I got my trailer in here too. It's my dump trailer. This is going to be parked in the yard. I'm just keeping it here for now. I'm going to be moving that later. In fact, I'm going to show you some cool things with that fork frame that I use. So, show you how to move a trailer with the fork frame. So, stick around. A little bit of a learning curve when you're trying to move a trailer with the front of the tractor. All right, let's go do some more practice. Trailers. Now there's something that your brain has to reverse your thought process on. If you want to go left, you got to go right. You want to go right, you got to go left. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, got that job done. This setup that I have, I want to talk to you about that. It is awesome. First of all, to hook up the trailer, I mean, look it. You can perfectly see the hitch, the ball, right? You can see that from the operator station. So that's pretty convenient for me. Normally, I would use my 3-point receiver hitch down here to move that. But being that I had this on, I also had, you know, it was this convenient really. So that's why I did it. This is a fork frame made by Artillian Tractor, okay? The grapple that I have mounts to this frame. The forks that I have mounts to this frame. That front plow that I put on that scaffolding mounts to this frame. I also have a trenching bucket that mounts to this frame. In fact, I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna put it on so you guys can see what it looks like. Trenching bucket. So what would you use that for? Rooting up small trees, digging trenches, installing a French drain, being a little bit more aggressive in the ground when you can't be with your larger bucket. This will really root up some larger rocks. You'll get a good bite on stuff. So a trenching bucket is pretty awesome to have, especially if you've got this Artillian fork frame. All right, as you've seen me use this Artillian fork frame with my grapple, and today with the forks, with moving some pallets and also moving some trailers. All right, I never had to take this off. It is really an awesome accessory to have for your tractor. And if you want to find out more about it, check out some more videos on my channel that I have available, and go check out Tim Mark's channel, Tractor Time with Tim. He has the Artillian system. He's got all the stuff that I do, and he really puts it to the test. So go check it out. Go check out artillian.com. They've got a lot of different things there for you. They've even got some third function kits that you can look at, some third function diverter kits for your tractor. So check it out, see what you think, And in the meantime, keep on tractoring, and God bless.